Hey everybody, my name is Isaac Newsom. I am one of the program coordinators for Iowa and Minnesota Campus Compact. One of my main roles on the team is I oversee our minimum time members. So for those of you who are, I'm super excited to get to know you over the course of the year and just being there for you for anything that I can to improve and enhance your time partnering with us. And for everybody else out there, welcome to the team. I know we're all super excited to get things rolling. In this video, I'm going to be going over Americorps itself, talk about the prohibited activities you guys can't get involved in, and then also talk about the benefits you guys are receiving as Americorps members as well. Also, before we get started, please share your stories with us. We want to hear from you guys from all levels. Just let us, we want to be able to give you guys shout outs on all our social medias, but we just want to see the things that you guys are doing in your own individual sites. So please never feel, please don't be afraid to send those stories to us. We want to hear them. We want to hear them all the time. So I will share my screen and we get things rolling. Okay, so what is Americorps? So Americorps is a program of the Corporation for National and Community Service, also known as CNCS for short. They are an independent federal agency whose mission is to improve lives, strengthen our communities, and foster civic engagement through a variety amount of different volunteering opportunities that they provide. Americorps is made up in three main programs, which is Americorps State, Americorps Vista, and Americorps NCCC, which is the National Civilian Community Corps. In order to be an Americorps member, you must be at least 17 years of age. You have to have a high school diploma or GED. And once you guys do finish our program, you will be eligible to receive an education award. All members also must be meet the citizenship requirements, just to be an American citizen, and the same educational requirements to be in any of our programs. So throughout your service term, you may hear us reference Volunteer Iowa, or you may see it somewhere while you guys are serving. Volunteer Iowa, Volunteer Iowa are the people that we report up to, and Volunteer Iowa reports up to CNCS. So Volunteer Iowa, they help disperse the grant funding for your own individual service sites. So that allows you guys to do the things that you're doing today. Within our host sites that we have at your universities, that makes you guys a part of our Americorps program, Americorps family, where other people who are in Americorps may have to apply through Volunteer Iowa's website or the Americorps website itself. So it just allows you guys to be a part of our team through Volunteer Iowa, through their grant fund. So it's really awesome that we're able to partner with different universities in order for you guys to get out there and do things in your community as well. But that's kind of how the hierarchy works: is you guys, us, Campus Compact, Volunteer Iowa, and then CNCS. So right here, I have just a little short 2-minute video, just kind of goes over Americorps and the different things that they do. I'll go ahead and play this.
So you have questions about Americorps? Well, you've come to the right place, because we're here to help. First off, let's clear up one thing right away. You might be wondering how to say or spell Americorps. Sometimes people pronounce the P, but don't make that same mistake. Americorps is alive and well, just spelled with a silent P. So think of Apple Core or Core of the Earth. Now that we have that clear, what exactly is Americorps anyways? Americorps is simply Americans of all ages and backgrounds dedicating their time and skills to get things done. There we go. So how does Americorps get things done? More than 80,000 Americans across the country join Americorps each year, and all of them are tackling different problems in different ways. For example, Americorps members help families attain affordable homes. They mentor students so that they stay in school. Perhaps there is a tornado, a flood, a forest fire, or a hurricane. Americorps members also help communities recover from disasters. There's so many more things that Americorps members do, but if we said it all, we'd be here all day. Why do we call them members, you ask? Americorps members spend anywhere from 3 months to a year dedicating their time and skills to serve. They can volunteer with nonprofits, schools, public agencies, and community and faith-based organizations. And in case you were wondering, there are a few perks Americorps members get, including money to pay for college, student loan deferment, training, living allowance, health benefits, and job opportunities with leading employers. Not too bad, right? All right. What's the purpose of Americorps? Like the military or the Peace Corps, Americorps is a way to serve your country. Americorps members make Americans safer, stronger, and healthier, and they strengthen our communities. But above all, Americorps members get things done. That's it. That's what Americorps is. Learn more about Americorps at americorps.gov.
Okay, so yeah, as you can see in that video, there's a bunch of different things that Americorps members get involved in. So it's pretty cool to see the flexibility of our members and just Americorps itself. Kind of going more in detail about the state program. So this is where you're doing your direct services. Maybe it's at an Iowa school, a nonprofit, or state or in local government. You guys will be doing an abundance of different things just based on your own individual position description, which we'll kind of get into more as we are talking about your own individual service later. But yeah, as an Americorps member, you may serve maybe 12 months, 3 months to 12 months, just depending on what we work out within your position description itself. We have full-time positions, half-time, and part-time. Our full-time is you serve 1,700 hours minimum. Our half-time you serve 900, and our part-time you serve 300. Just keep in mind that 80% of your time serving has to be direct service at your actual site, your actual service site. So, and then the remaining 20% of that can be spent training, which equals up to 60 hours. You cannot go over that 60-hour training, but if you do record training hours, it could be trainings that we offer you guys from Campus Compact, or it can be from your own service site too, and they can offer you training on your own time too as well. So just keeping that in mind that you cannot go over that 60-hour training mark. We also will have a training video for you guys to be able to watch, going over how to record your time too as well. For our NCCC members, it is a 10-month based program open to men and women of ages 18 to 24. NCCC members serve in teams based out of 5 campuses located across the country, and there's one in Benton, Iowa. Each team will receive training before they go to their service site, which could be around 6 to 8 weeks long. And you guys they could be embarking on different needs based on disaster relief, public safety, environmental concerns. So if there's a flood about to happen, those members might be prepping for a flood, like putting down sandbags or something like that. And disaster relief, like there's a storm that came through, they're helping with the cleanup services that come with that. NCCC members do receive housing benefits, meals, medical benefits, and the uniforms are provided to as well. And they can also receive a living allowance and an education award once they complete their service. For our Americorps Vista team, these are people who their Vista's main goal is to eliminate poverty. So in Iowa, our members help to build capacity in nonprofits, local government agencies, and faith-based groups. One of their main goals is to work to decrease school achievement gaps, improve civil rights, increase availability for affordable housing, and things like that. So Vista's pretty awesome. They're really trying to tackle in on those communities that may need a little bit more help. They might even offer services like painting, like maybe other nonprofits like schools or other nonprofit agencies as well. So they'll get their hands dirty too as well. So this is a very important program that's offered too as well. All members do receive a living allowance and health benefits as well, and their child care is available if needed. And then once they complete the service, again, the education award would be available for them. And then we have Senior Corps. The way I think about Senior Corps is like a Swiss Army knife of helping out our communities. Senior Corps members, they can do an abundance of different things, such as like tutoring. They can do one-on-one tutoring as well in classrooms. They can help increase like reading levels, writing levels, math skills. Some even like offer like tax services, and just like maybe even help veterans find jobs. So like they have a long laundry list of things that they do to help out our communities, and it's really awesome to see that type of work. So if you guys do know anybody that's interested in getting into Americorps, feel free to reference them to Volunteer Iowa's website or even the Americorps website itself. And there's all this information is also available if they want to learn more about what each of them do. And yeah, I would just go ahead and send that to them their way if they want to get involved in Americorps. Moving on to prohibited activities. So once you are a Americorps member, this is just like a shortened list of like the things that you can and can't do. There is another training video that you guys will get, and it's going more in depth of your member service agreement. Yes, it's MSA for short. And within that agreement, it has a list of all the prohibited activities you guys cannot do as Americorps members. Keep in mind, you can do these things on your own personal time, but if you are in Americorps, if you are in your Americorps setting and you're recording hours, you cannot do these things, such as like attempting to influence legislation, organizing petitions, boycotts, strikes, anything like that. Another big thing is like providing abortion services and things like that. So there's just like a shortened list of all the prohibited activities that you can't do. So just also another thing to keep in mind, if you do have like any Americorps swag that you're wearing with the A on it, somewhere on it, if you are doing any of these activities on your own time, just be conscious of not wearing any Americorps gear, just so that people don't think you're affiliated with Americorps while you're there. So we just want to make sure there's nothing wrong, there's no wrongdoing going with that. But on your own personal time, you guys can do any of these things. And if you have any questions about this, please let us know. Sometimes there's some gray areas within your position description and some of the things you're doing. So those are things that we'll hash out. But please let us know if you want to make sure that you're still in compliance of being a AmeriCorps member, because the MSA is signing a contract saying that you will not be doing these things as an AmeriCorps member. So please let us know if you have any questions about that. And then benefits. So as a full-time member, you guys can receive a living allowance that can help pay for some of the things that you need to get paid as you are serving with us. Please note that a living allowance is not changed based on the hours you serve. It is a fixed amount that you guys, I believe, get twice a month. Also you guys are able to receive health insurance too. So we do offer health insurance through our fiscal host, Iowa Western Community College, and there are two options that you guys will be able to choose from. And so you should already have that information going into your service. And if not, please reach out to us so you guys can see the healthcare benefits you guys can receive. There is child care allowances too as well. So kids that are 13 years and younger, you guys can get your child care bills paid for too as well. And then there's the education award of $6,195 that you guys can receive once you complete your service. Please note that education award is not a direct deposit. You don't get a check or anything like that. It is going to be housed in my Americorps portal. So if you've already created that, you'll be able to see that once you do complete your service, and you can use your education award for things such as like paying for tuition, paying for school supplies, or even paying on some of the loans that you guys have. And let us know if you guys have any questions about how to use your education award. And we'll also offer a training as your service is winding down, just to see what you can do with that and making your Americorps portal as well. Benefits for halftime members, you guys also receive a living allowance. And once you do complete your terms of service, you get a amount of $1,311.11. And same thing, you get the same amount for minimum time members as well, for your education award. But even for and it's also great to put in your resume for all of our members, for full time to minimum time. This is a great stepping stone to getting into nonprofit work. And for our minimum time members, if you guys are all ever interested in being a full time member, you can kind of get a feel of what it's like to be serving if you haven't done already in the past. And yeah, if it's something that you're open up to, always talk to your site supervisors and see what it's like to be a full time member if that's something you're interested in. And then some of the benefits for all of you guys, loan forbearance. So if a member has received forbearance on a qualified student loan during their term of service, the National Service Trust will repay a portion or all the interest that's accrued during the loan during your terms of service while having that loan. So if that is something that you're interested in, we can have a further discussion about that as well. And you also have other benefits you guys have access to is that we have a hotline number that you guys can call. There's free counseling that you guys can get involved in too as well. And there's other things that you guys can do as well while utilizing that hotline. And they can also walk you through like your Americorps portal and any other questions you have when it comes to your loan forbearance. For a loan forbearance, you do have to be in touch with your loan provider and probably in your school too as well. So if that's something you're interested in, you have to make sure you have those three things intact in order to do that. Yeah, it's just you guys have access to a bunch of different things that you can use as a Americorps member. So please just let us know if you have any questions about that, and we can walk you through that. I know in your member service agreement training video, it goes a little bit more depth about the things that we offer too as well. But again, if you have any other questions outside of that, please reach out to us. And then this is our staff that you can reach out to. So Monique, Carly, and I, we're always here to help you guys. I'm sure you probably will hear from all three of us at some point. Maybe not so much for our full-time members from me, but I know Monique does cover our full-time members. But you may see emails from all three of us. And yeah, just like I said, we are here to help you guys. We're super excited to have you part of our team. And again, we want to hear you guys' stories. So please share them with us throughout your course of your service. We want to hear from you guys. We want to showcase the amazing things you guys are doing. But there are emails if you ever need to get in touch with one of us in the meantime. And good luck and congrats on being a part of our team again. If you're a returner or if you're new. Thank you again, everybody. I hope you have a good day, and we're looking forward to working with every one of you. Thank you. Bye.